喂，又要重洗，真是浪费时间浪费钱。
阿姨，试试那个吧。
不用重洗，用Downy好清新，4倍防霉味，Downy超乎意料的持久清新。
Telkom Dijuan baharu, kini lebih hebat. Pelan semua dalam satu, direka khas untuk
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. We are truly grateful to be able to welcome you today to our program titled as Speed to Shine, Confidence as the Heart of Communication.
A big welcome to all our amazing guests, speakers, respected lecturers, and of course, all participants who are with us today.
Before we get started, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Ilham.
My name is Saidatul, and we will be your MC for today's program. We hope everyone is feeling excited and ready to enjoy what we have prepared for you.
Alright everyone, before we move on to the main part, we would like it to get you know the people behind this event.
So, we have prepared a short video for all of you.
Without further ado, let's watch it together. Alright everyone, to start our program on a blessed note, let us begin with a Doa recitation.
We would like to invite Muhammad Ashraf to lead us in the dua. Please proceed.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma lakal hamdu wa lakal syukr. Allahumma syukra laka ala nikmatik. Li'annaka jami' Allahumma syahrah lana syudurana wa yassir lana umurana wahlul uqdatan min lisani. Allahumma zidna ilman nafi'a wa qalban mutma'inna wa lisanan sadiqa wa wadiha. Allahumma al-kalamana sahla wa qalbana tabita wa taqatana fil anfusina. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas sami'un alim. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin ya rabbal alamin.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin.
Thank you, Muhammad Ashraf, for the dua.
Alright everyone, let's move on to our next agenda.
We are pleased to invite the president of the program to deliver the opening speech.
Please welcome Muhammad Ashraf.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Welcome to Speak to Shine, a session of all about confidence, courage, and letting your voice be heard. Speaking isn't just about words, it's about sharing ideas, telling stories, and shining as your true self. We are truly honored to have our special guest today. Firstly, Natalie bin Mazlin, and second one, Miss Vashika, anak perempuan Gemini, Treasurer Social Communication Association PERKOM from UPSI. And allow me to introduce myself. I'm Muhammad Ashraf bin Shafar Anwar, your program director. I'm excited to guide you through this journey of confidence and self-expression. Remember, every voice matters, every idea counts, and every effort make a difference. Today, we speak up, we shine, and we grow together. So, are you ready? Let's begin. It's time to speak to shine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now proceed to our first topic today, titled as The Power of Self-Belief.
This session will be delivered by Speaker 1, Nur Aliyah Batrisha, who will share about building inner confidence as the key to effective communication.
Without further ado, I would like to invite Nur Aliyah Batrisha to begin the session.
Hello, my name is Noor Alia Batrisha binti Khaira Azahari, and good morning, everyone. So today we're going to talk about something deeper than a speaking skills, and we're going to talk about inner confidence. So, because of before we communicate well with others, we need to feel steady within ourselves. So, many people actually believe that great communication comes from talent, charisma, or being naturally confident. But the truth is so much simpler. Confidence is not about being fearless. Confidence is not about being grounded, even when you feel nervous. If you ever felt your heart race before you speak, it doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you care, and caring is not a weakness. It's the starting point of a meaningful communications. Next. So, understanding inner confidence. What is exactly is inner confidence? Inner confidence is not about being loud or dominating a conversation. It's not about having perfect words or never making a mistake. Inner confidence is eventually about trusting yourself. It means that you have to trust your thought, accepting imperfections, and also staying calm even though when your emotions are very active. Confident speakers are still feel nervous, like me. The differences is we do not let the nervousness control my voice or my message. A shaky voice doesn't mean you are unprepared. It means your body is responding to the pressure, and the pressure did not cancel your ability, but is simply tested. When you understand this, fear becomes less powerful because fear is no longer something that to eliminate. It's something that you can manage. So, how inner confidence shape communications? Inner confidence affect every part of how we communicate. First, it affects the tone of your voice, the speed at which you speak, your pauses, your body language, even in on camera like this. When confidence is low, people tend to rush their word, avoid pauses, shrink their posture. When confidence is strong, speech becomes slower, clearer, and more intentional. In online communication, this matter even more because when you can't see faces or reaction, like right now, it's easy to doubt yourself. Silence may feel very uncomfortable, but silence is not a mistake. Silence is eventually a confident thinking. When you allow yourself to pause, you show control. When you slow down, people listen more carefully. Calm communication create a trust. Okay, so everybody at home, you guys can try how to build an inner confidence before you speak. First of all, inner confidence is not something that we born with it, it's something that we practice. So, first step, grounding the body. Before you speak, your body should feel stable. Sit or stand upright, feel your feet grounded. Take a slow breath in and even slower breathe out. When your body is calm, your mind will eventually follows. Your voice is controlled by by your breath. Calm breath eventually create a steady voice. Second, reframing your inner dialogue. Pay attention to what yourself what you say to yourself before you speak. Common thoughts like, I messed up, I'm not good enough, or people will eventually judge me. This can weaken your confidence. Replace that with a grounded statement like, I'm allowed to learn, my message even matters. I don't need to be perfect to be effective. The way that you speak to yourself, eventually how you speak to others. We can listen how if you are nervous or not, but you have to just show yourself confident. Speaking with intentions. Instead of speaking on how you sound, it might sound ridiculous or even is my accent weird, but no, just focus on why you're speaking. Are you speaking to help, to inform, or even to encourage? When your intention is clear, your confidence follows naturally. Confidence grows when communication becomes something about contributions and not a performance. At this point, it is very important to pause and reflect on how inner confidence shows up in every communications. Confidence is not something for formal presentations or public speaking. It is a present in daily conversation, online meeting, classroom discussion, interview, and even simple moment such as asking question or expressing disagreement. When inner confidence is weak, people often say stay silent and agree, but they do not understand what they're agreeing or hold back idea that can be valuable. When inner confidence is strong, communication becomes clearer, calmer, and more honest. Inner confidence allow you to speak with respect, both which is for yourself and for others. It gives you the courage to say, I don't understand, or I have a different idea, without you feel ashamed of yourself. Next, confidence, it's not a performance. One of the biggest misunderstandings about confidence is the idea that it is a performance. We have to show people, like, I'm really confident. But you think as a performance. It's not. Eventually, when you do that, you create a pressure and anxiety to yourself. Many people believe that when we have a confident level, okay, we have to sound impressive, intelligent, fluent in many accents. But no, actually, true inner confidence does not come from sounding perfect. It comes from being authentic. Authentic speakers allow themselves to pause. They allow themselves to think. They allow themselves to be human. Since we are human, we have to think before we speak. When communication become a performance, confidence become a fragile. When communication become a reflection of who you are, confidence becomes stable. So, inner confidence grows when you understand yourself. Okay, self-awareness help you recognize what situation make me anxious, what topic make me confident speaking about, maybe your hobbies, and then what habit weaken your confidence? Maybe your thought, or maybe you scared of others people impression. Instead of judging yourself, feeling nervous, you have to just observe yourself with curiosity. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What triggered this feeling? What do I need this moment to stay calm? What can help me? Okay, this awareness allow confidence to grow naturally. Inner confidence is not built in just one speech or one session. It is a built through a consistent, a small action, a practice. Confidence grow when you choose to speak, even you feel uncomfortable. Because as you know, speaking in front of people might actually give you some butterfly in your stomach. It's grow when you allow yourself to make mistake without a harsh self-judgment. Avoiding speaking may feel safe, but it slowly teach your mind that your voice is a threat. A speaking teach your mind that your voice is actually safe. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be scared of it. Confidence is strengthened to the repetitions. It's not a perfection. You have to keep doing it to get the confidence. All right. Many people believe that they must eliminate the fear before they can be confident. This belief actually create a very big unnecessary pressure. Fear does not disappear simply because we demand it. But instead of saying, I must not feel nervous, say that I can feel nervous and still speak clearly. Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is the ability to move forward even though we have the fear. When you stop fighting fear, you regain control over your voice and also your present. All right, so like this, online communication require a different kind of confidence because you will never get immediate feedback. We just speak to the screen. You make speak to silence. Many questions whenever you message are like effective. If anybody even listen to what I'm saying, inner confidence allow you to focus on clarity rather than validation. Professional communication value calmness, structure, and intention. A steady pace and thoughtful pauses, communication confidence, more effective than a fast speech. So you don't have to be like blabbering so fast. You just have to be calm and speak one by one and full of facts. To build lasting inner confidence, focus on small and repeatable habits. Speak for 1 minute each day, reflect on what went well instead of what went wrong. Focus on positive things instead of negative things. You can take this as a moral value, but you don't have to focus on it. Celebrate effort and not outcome. Confidence grow when the effort is eventually acknowledged because you did so much and you try your best to gain the confidence. Over time, your mind will eventually learn that speaking is actually safe and you can manage it. So, as we come to the end of this session, let us return to the central idea. Inner confidence is the foundation of a great communications. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to trust yourself. Confidence does not change who you are. It just allow you to just be heard. Speak with intention, speak with calm, and speak with trust in yourself. Your voice deserves a space. Thank you so much for your time and your presence today.
Thank you, Nur Alia Batusha, for such an insightful session.
Saidatul, do you feel inspired already?
Yes, of course I do.
Great, then let's keep the energy going with a short motivational video.
The video will focus on overcoming stage fear and public speaking challenges. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy.
You know that low confidence can actually ruin your entire life? It turns simple situation into stress. It makes you doubt yourself. You avoid risks and chances that could have changed everything. You settle, not because you have to, but because you don't believe you deserve more. And the worst part is that low confidence makes you live below your potential, knowing you could be more, but never fully trying. So let's talk about the signs of low confidence. If you overthink before you speak, you think about what you're going to say 1,000 times because you're scared of judgment. So you're quiet because you are afraid to be yourself. If you change your opinions to fit in, you don't say what you really think. You just agree so people will like you. If you need validation to feel okay, like when people praise you, you feel worthy. But if they don't, you feel like nothing. If you compare yourself to others, you look at everyone and feel behind. Not pretty enough, not smart enough, not confident enough. If you are scared to start new things, You already decide it won't be good enough before you even try. So you stay stuck, not because you can't do it, but because you don't trust yourself. If you think like everyone is watching you, judging you, noticing everything, if you doubt every decision you make, if you don't trust yourself, if you assume others know better, if you never feel like you're enough, no matter what you do, it is never enough. Confidence is one thing, trusting yourself no matter what. Confidence is not being loud. It is not walking into a room feeling perfect about who you are. Confidence is knowing that even if things go wrong, you will handle it. It's like you saying to yourself, I don't need to be flawless to be worthy. Most people think confidence comes after success, after healing, after becoming better. You don't wait to feel confident to begin. You begin and confidence comes after. Low confidence doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you are listening to thoughts that are not facts. Your mind reacts to mood, memories, old experiences, and fear. But none of that defines your value. I have noticed that confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself, when you allow yourself to fail without self-hate, when you stop asking everyone for permission to exist. The moment you stop seeing mistakes as proof that you're not enough, it is the time that you become confident. Confidence also deeply linked to self-respect. When you respect yourself, you don't change your opinions just to be liked. You don't shrink to make others feel comfortable. You don't beg for validation. Confidence doesn't mean you won't feel fear or doubt. It means those feelings no longer control your actions. You can be nervous and still speak. You can be unsure and still start. You can feel imperfect and still take your place. So confidence is simple. You choose to stand by yourself, even on days when you don't feel strong. And you know what? You can have goals, dreams. You can be talented, smart, and capable. But if you don't trust yourself, you overthink, you wait, and waiting slowly kills your improvement and your happiness. Think about it. Every goal you admire was reached by someone who wasn't fully ready. They just believed they could figure it out along the way. When you don't believe in yourself, you don't take risks. You avoid opportunities. You quit too quickly. You let fear decide for you. And fear is a terrible life planner. Confidence gives you that peace because you stop needing constant validation. You stop being terrified of failure. You understand that even if things don't work exactly as you planned, you are still okay. Confidence expands your life. It allows you to take space, to try, to grow. So confidence is not about ego or pride. It is about freedom. Freedom to enjoy the journey. Freedom to live without constantly doubting your right to be here. And honestly, a life with movement, self-trust, and inner calm will always be closer to happiness than a perfect life lived in fear.
As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, confidence is the first secret of success. We hope that this video has inspired everyone and reminded us that confidence begins from within. So, Saidato, what are our next session?
Next, we move on to an exciting joint session titled Breaking the Fear Barrier.
Our guest speaker, Varshika, will talk about managing anxiety before speaking.
And our second guest speaker, Natalie, will share on how to turn nervousness into positive energy.
We would like to invite our first guest speaker, Varshika. Please welcome.
All right, a very good morning, everyone. So, I hope all of you are good in this evening. So, today I'm going to speak about managing anxiety before speaking. So, uh, all of you know that confidence is the heart of speaking. When you speak, you grow confidence. But some people will have anxiety, nervousness, and everything. But I won't say it's some people, but most of them, including me, okay, including everyone as a human, we do have anxiety or nervous. We feel nervous before speaking in front of stage or a usual communication with another people or with a stranger. Okay, even sometimes we are not good, we feel not good with our languages, with our vocabularies. Okay, when we want to speak with the people that we actually are very good in speaking. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you guys how to exactly manage anxiety before speaking. It's okay whether you are going to speak on stage or during a casual communication. This is very useful. Okay, whenever you feel nervous, you can follow all these five things to manage it. Okay, but before that, I'm going to tell you guys something, that it is important to know confidence is not a magical DNA trait. It is built step by step and fall by fall. So you shouldn't be expecting yourself to perform well for the first time when you speak or the second time when you speak. Okay, so you have to learn your mistakes, you have to accept your mistakes. Okay, improvise from the mistakes you take day by day. Okay, every single day. So give it a practice, give it a trial. Okay, whether you're confident or not, confident enough in the language you speak or anything. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay, even though it's a very big function or event, it is okay to make mistake as long as you try. Okay, trying is the main point and key point right there. Okay, if you try, you win. Okay, there's no win or lose, but even if you try, you are the winner. Okay, no matter if you are low in confidence and you are stuttering or anything. Okay, it is okay to make mistakes. So I would like to tell the first thing before speaking you have to do is breathe slowly. Okay, take a deep breath and calm your body. Okay, so whenever you speak, you are going to speak in front of so many people. Just tell yourself that you are speaking with your very best friend in front. Okay, imagine the very big audience as one person that is very comfortable with you, and you're very comfortable with them to share anything that you want. Okay, so breathe slowly, calm your body. Okay, it is easy to tell actually. Oh, you can only, like, it is easy to tell, but it's not easy to do before the performance. Yes, I have also faced that. Okay, so I have also experienced that thing, and I have told myself that, oh my god, it's easy to tell, but when it comes to that moment, exact moment, it is very, very challenging to make ourselves breathe slowly, take a deep breath. Okay, trust yourself and all, but just think that the audience is your friend. Okay, the most comfortable people, and no one's gonna judge you. Like, you are thinking that audience is your friend, right? Just tell that your friend is not gonna judge you. Okay, every friend doesn't judge us. Like, we are very comfortable with them, right? So just imagine the audience not as a big amount of audience. Just tell yourself that there's only one person and there's no one gonna judge you. Okay, that actually makes you a little calm, okay, to your body. So that's what I do every single time I go on stage or speak, or even if I dance, because I usually do a dance performance and I feel very, very nervous if I ever forget my steps or anything, it is okay to make mistakes. That's what I always insert in my mind. Okay. So the second one is ground yourself, which is relax, shoulders, feet on floor. Do not feel very anxious. Okay. Do not pressure yourself. Oh my God, I'm not going to do well, or I'm not going to be okay, or my language is not okay, my grammar is not okay. It is okay not to be okay. Okay. You don't have to be perfect when you speak. You don't have to be giving a perfect sentence in order to give a good delivery to the audience. As long as even it's a small sentence, okay, without jargons, without any maybe like bold words, okay, it is okay to make a simple sentence to deliver your message to your audience. Okay, as long as your message is understandable to the audience. Okay, so just insert that in your mind too. Okay, it is okay not to insert idioms or maybe like a tough grammar in your sentence. Okay, so the third one is prepare your openings. Okay, how do you prepare your openings? First of all, confidence doesn't come after you start. Okay, right after you start, the confidence comes after you start, but before you start, you will actually feel nervous, and it is normal between all of that. Okay, all of you guys might feel you are very nervous. Oh my God, your feet might must be sweating and your whole body will feel hot. Okay, I have also felt like that. Okay, but the moment you start the speech, you start your speaking, and you know what you are going to deliver, this is very important that you know what's your point. Okay, at the end of my speech, this audience must reach a specific understanding about this. Okay, this must be your goal. One sentence of goal is enough, and you're clear about it. Okay, you are the winner. You are going to enter the stage even though you feel nervous, but when you deliver the sentence, it is going to be flowed in a very good way because you know what you're going to deliver to your audience. Okay, you know what audience should understand from your speech. Okay, so it is okay to feel not confident or nervous before the speaking. Okay, just understand one thing: whenever you're the moment, right moment that you are going to put your feet on the stage, it is going to be okay. That even though you make mistakes, you have to have the guts to face the challenges, to face the barrier, to overcome whatever mistake you have done. Just say, sorry, this is not my point. Okay, just carry on with the next point that you are going to deliver. Okay, do not feel nervous, or do not pause, especially because it will create an awkward moment, and it will show that you are not confident, or you are not good enough in the specific topic you are going to deliver. Okay, so do not pause, and it is okay to make mistakes. Just say sorry to the audience and carry on even if you do some mistakes. Okay, so the next one is refrain from anxiety. This is very important. Okay, I want to tell you guys, turn your anxiety into energy. This is not easy at all, I know. Okay, turning anxiety that is something bad, okay, I won't say it's bad, it is natural between humans. Okay, but turning it into an energy. Okay, I'm energetic, I'm powerful, I am a magnet. Okay, I can attract the audience who are not focused anymore into a focused mode, and they can focus on whatever I speak. You have to put the trust on yourself. It is very important to trust that you can turn that nervousness, anxiety into an energy, a powerful energy that attracts the whole entire audience. Okay, because Even you make simple sentences without any bombastic words, I said just now, it is okay. But turning your anxiety where you feel very, very nervous, your body feels very pressured, very hot, right? Okay, you won't be able to speak up, you won't be able to tell any words from your mouth. Okay, so whenever you feel like this, just tell, completely turn that anxiety mode into an energy mode. It is okay to feel anxious, and just tell yourself, I'm putting myself all the trust to myself, and enter the stage. Okay, the moment you enter the stage, just tell yourself that I know and I understand everything that I'm going to talk about today. Okay, put your entire trust in yourself. Okay, this is very, very energy, because uh if you feel that anxiety is danger, then it is going to be danger for you on the stage or anywhere that you speak. So always make it positive and give a positive aura to the audience. Then only they will be interested on your topic and whatever you speak about. Okay, even though it is a common or casual communication, people will zone out if you ever blabber something about out of the topic, or something that is not related to the topic, right? So you have to somehow turn that whole topic into a positive aura and give them a positive energy. Okay, just flow your energy to the audience. That is simple. Okay, just flow the energy, just use nice words. Okay, as long as you deliver the right message to the audience, then it is all going to be okay. Okay, so the last one is lower expectations. Okay, be clear, not perfect. Uh, this is the last one, but this is the most perfect one, I would say. Be clear with whatever you are going to deliver. Okay, as long as your message is the right message that you are going to deliver. Okay, it is okay not to use bombastic words, it is okay not to use a difficult sentence in order for the audience to understand. As in fact, the audience will understand more if you make a simple sentence whenever you speak. Okay, so this is very important. Do not use bombastic words whenever you speak, and speak in a very good flow. I mean, in a very standard flow. Okay, do not just blabber everything in a very fast pace, because some audience couldn't catch up whatever you're trying to say. Okay, so I would like to say that do not feel like you have to be good, or you have to be very, very perfect in your all of your speeches. Okay, it is okay to make mistake. Just put in that thing in your mind, and it is going to be okay. All right, because I would like to say one thing: good or perfect girls or boys doesn't make history. Bold girls make history as long as you try. Trying is the win right there. Okay, you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be very fluent in your English or Malay or whatever language you speak. Okay, as long as you try, as long as you are bold enough, fearless. Okay, transform your entire energy to the audience, be fearless to try to give it a try and deliver the speech. Okay, so that is all. Just be be clear with all these five things. Okay, about take a deep breath. Okay, do not feel so pressured, do not feel so hot. If you ever feel so hot, just tell that you have your own best friend as the audience. Okay, that your best friend is not going to judge you. And prepare your openings with a wonderful, simple word. Okay, just introduce yourself. Okay, and ask the audience some questions. That's the best way to open up or open your speech actually. And then reframe the anxiety. Okay, turn it into a positive aura. And finally, be clear that you don't have to be clear whenever you speak, as long as um, you are good enough into delivering the message. Okay, you have to be perfect in trying. Okay, not to be perfect in your speech or your speaking. Okay, perfect in your trial. Okay, perfect in your boldness, your value of fearless. Okay, that is enough, and you can be in a very you can be giving a very good speech in a very fabulous way. Okay, so I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for having me right here. And I am so glad to join you guys and tell you guys, give some tips to overcome all your anxiety before speaking. And I hope everyone do well. All the best for your future. All the best for whatever you're going to, whatever programs that you are going to give a speech or any communications after this. Just follow 5 steps of this and go forward. Okay, move forward, give it a try in everything that you get. Do not say no for any opportunities that you get. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you to Vashika for the meaningful sharing.
Now, I will pass to our second guest speaker, Natalie, to continue the session. Please welcome.
Yep. Hello. A very good morning and salam sejahtera and salam Malaysia Badai to everyone who is watching online. And yeah, I do agree with all of Veshika point when she talk about anxiety, and congratulations, and I give a round of applause to her. And yeah, first of all, I would like to express my heartful gratitude for these opportunities. I truly admire this initiative which bring together three institutes and giving us the chance to engage with such a meaningful topic today. And I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nadim Mastin, and I have the honor of serving as the chairperson of the Welfare and Social Bureau in Student Representative Committee at Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Perlis. Yep. And before we start, let me ask you guys here, who's watching online, how many of you have ever felt nervous before speaking, or even presenting in the class, or even sharing an idea with your friends? Maybe you can comment down below on the comment sections. Yeah. And if you ever felt like that, congratulations. The feeling of nervousness is actually our body is helping you to get ready and stay alert, focus on what really matters. It's actually giving you the extra energy and sharpen your attentions and that little boost you need in order to perform at your base. And today I'm going to talk about turning nervousness into the natural energy. But then I want to change the natural energy into superpower. So basically, the nervousness. The topic today is actually turning the nervousness into our superpower. And basically, nervousness is not a problem. It's in fact it is our superpower, which is the same energy that can make you freeze, but also can make you shine, connect with others, and speak with the confidence. And of course, when you are in the spotlight, your heart might be shake, your hands might be shaking as well, but the energy inside you actually is not a fear. The power that waiting to be used. And today I want to show you how to turn that nervous energy into your strength, into your greatest strength, or even in front of the camera. And of course, since we're talking about nervousness, there's a story from my experience as a counseling student at IPG, which is during my first sessions with a client. I was so nervous, and my hands actually were shaking. My heart was racing, and of course, I was thinking like, am I really cut out for this? And honestly, I almost wanted to hide under the table. But then I realized that something that this nervousness is not my enemy. It is actually my body is giving me an energy to focus more on these sessions, and that extra energy is actually helping me to notice little things. For example, like my client tone, the pauses, and even subtle body language that we cannot see. And I used to really listen. I use this energy to really really listen carefully and respond thoughtfully instead of panicking. And of course, by the end of the sessions, what I thought was weakness actually become my superpower. And this nervous energy helped me to connect with the client and guide the sessions and make a real impact. And after that, I started seeing nervousness in a whole new way, which is it is something not to fight. It is something that we can use on our daily basis. From that experience, I realized something that nervousness always show up in our body, and when we understand how it showed up, we can actually use it, and we can actually use it on our daily basis. And of course, today, let me share 3 ways nervousness, how nervousness appear and how each one and can become our superpower. First, faster heartbeat. The faster heartbeat that you feel is not a problem. In as Veshika said, it is not our problem. It is okay to be not okay. And in fact, that nervousness is helping you to perform at your best. And think of like your body is pressing a boost button when your heart starts pumping faster, sending the energy to your muscle and also your brain. It's kind of like when an athlete is about run a race, and that racing heartbeat is actually help them to sprint and focus and give the best performance when they are run. So next time when you heard races before you speaking, just remind yourself, this is feel, not fear. Yep. So second is nervousness is actually sharpens your mind. When you are nervous, you notice more detail and little things like how people react and the voice of their tone, and of course the subtle expressions. Your mind become more alert and ready to respond quickly, and that alertness is actually our superpower, and it is what helps you to connect with the people, react naturally, and stay present instead of freezing and overthinking every word. Yep. So next is my third point is actually about extra energy. Yes. Third is restless energy, that shaking hand and jittery feelings is actually the power that waiting to be used. And the trick is to channel it into your voice, your gesture, and your movement. And we used to use it to bring life into your life and energy into what you want to say, and that nervous energy can make you more engaging and more expressive, even more confident when you are talk. Basically, the feeling that you always try to hide is actually our secret weapon to shine. Yes. And we are going to move into the how we are going to use since we are acknowledged that nervousness is actually an energy that we can use in our daily basis. And how do we use effectively? First, you have to take a slow breath. Seriously, just a slow breath. Slow down for a second, and it help you calm your body little, and that racing heart probably progressively become that you doesn't feel like you're panic, and it feels like you are feeling your energy. And next is stay or sit calmly. Don't be fidget too much. When your body is grounded and you're relaxed, that energy goes into your voice and how you move instead of making jittery or tense. And next is we have focus more on your message. Stop thinking how nervous you feel. Just focus on what actually you want to say. Just like Vashika said last time, the point, and focus on the point that you want to get across and the person that you are trying to reach. This is what I say when you are focused on your message. You're trying to deliver the message not in the perfect way, but in when but in but as long as your message is delivered to the person that you want to reach. That's it. And again, nervous energy is not our enemy. You can use it and channel it into your confidence, but that's how your nervousness become your superpower. Thank you. Oh my god.
Thank you so much, Donatli, for such a great sharing.
All right, everyone, it's time to test knowledge and understanding.
Yes, it's a quiz time. Okay, guys, please scan the QR code on the screen to join the quiz.
Get ready, guys, to answer some fun questions related to communication and confidence. Are you guys ready?
Let's wait for about 5 minutes to for everyone to join the quiz. You guys can click link on the comment you did live and put in the campaign at the screen.
cakap. Okay guys, it's already 5 minutes. Let's count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
The first question is, what is one part of inner confidence? The answer is knowing every answer perfectly, speaking loudly all the time, trusting yourself, and never making mistakes.
Please choose carefully. The answer is trusting yourself.
Let's see who's top 3 right now.
Wow.
Number 1 is
Team UPSI.
yes. Let's move on to second question.
Second one is, why does confidence matter in speaking? So first one is makes you speak longer, help you speak clearly and stay calm, teach you new vocabulary, or makes the audience laugh. Please choose one of it.
Who's the first one right now? Wow.
Messi take the first place. Let's go, let's go.
The third question, which statement is true about feeling nervous? Nervous means you are weak. Nervous is normal and you can still speak when nervous. Nervous means you cannot speak. Nervous only happens to beginners. Which one is true? Oosh. Messi is still number 1 right now. Next.
Next question is, which of the following affects your voice during speaking? How many slides you use, or how fast you speak and how clear you sound, or how many people are watching, or your closest? Let's think carefully. Okay. Wow, Messi still at the first place. Congrats. Okay, let's move on.
Is it the last question? Okay, what helps build confidence in speaking? Reading script only, avoiding speaking to you so you don't fail. Practicing 2-3 minutes every day, even with mistakes, or memorizing everything. Which one? Let's see the top 3.
Top 3. Inner confidence. The second one is Ain. The first one is I think I know. Messi. Yay!
Congrats to Messi.
To throw you.
Oh no. Saya Datuk, is it the quiz has ended already?
Not yet. We have another one more quiz. Let's join the other quiz.
We will wait for 5 minutes also. So this quiz also contain 5 questions. So get ready.
Everyone who has not joined the previous quiz can join this one. You can click on the YouTube comment and put the game pin. Okay, guys, it's already 5 minutes. So let's count to 10 seconds.
10,
9, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Confidence check.
Okay, the first quiz is, why do people usually feel nervous before speaking? Afraid the audience will judge them, the slides are ugly, the microphone is scary, they are too confident already. So which one, guys?
Wow.
So fast.
Almost all of you guys are correct. Okay, next.
So who is the first one?
Wow. Is this the same person as before?
Messi
the
good.
good.
Okay, next question.
Which action helps calm your body before speaking? Speaking faster, breathing slowly, avoiding eye contact, or holding your breath?
Which one?
I think this is the easiest question. Yay! Okay, it's okay, everyone. We have another question, okay?
Okay. Who still is the Messi? Still the one?
Oh,
As
Messi, Nahida, and I. Okay.
The next question is, which thought reduce anxiety before speaking? I must be perfect. One mistake is a disaster. Everyone is better than me. I just need to be clear. Which one? Please choose wisely.
I think the time is too
fast. I guess. Who's the first one? Wow!
Oh, where's the Messi? Nahida and Ensha is the top 3, current top 3, okay?
Let's move on to the next question.
Question is, what mindset helps build confidence? Being 100% perfect, keep preparation, focus on being clear and understandable, or speak as fast as possible? Which one? Okay. Nahida.
Still the leading the leaderboard right now. Good, good. Is it the last question?
Yes.
What should you focus on while speaking to feel confident? Your mistakes or audience reaction or the time left or your message? Which one, guys? I think it's the easiest question, I guess.
Okay. I think it's the green.
Yes, it's the green one.
Correct.
So, who's our top three for this quiz? For the third one
We
is
have
Messi the
goat.
goat.
Hi. I again.
And the first one
This one
is
is
Naila. Congrats!
Yay, congrats. Okay, thank you everyone, especially for the one who participated. Hope you had fun.
So right now, we are now in the next session which focus on speaking with impact and authenticity. It is one of the important skill especially for our program today.
In this session, speaker Nurin Sabrina will share tips on using body language and voice effectively.
Then our next speaker, Nur Afifa, will also talk about staying authentic, the secret to true confidence.
Let's give a big welcome to speaker Nurin Sabrina.
Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Nurin Sabrina and today I'll be talking about using body language and voice effectively. When people hear the phrase of public speaking, many immediately think about being nervous, forgetting words, or speaking in front of large audience. But in reality, speaking happens everywhere. In class presentations, meetings, interviews, and even daily conversations. Very often than not, we think that the problem is what we say, but most of the time, the real issue is how we say it. That is why today, I'll be focusing on body language and voice, because these two elements plays a very big role in how our message is received. By the end of this presentation, I hope you'll be understanding why they matter and how you can use them to be more confident and effective speakers. Next. Communication is more than just words. When we speak to someone, the audience does not only listen to the content, but they also pay attention to our posture, facial expression, eye contact, gestures, and voice. Let me give you an example. Imagine a speaker who has excellent information, but they keep looking down, speaking very softly, and avoiding eye contact. Even though the content is good, the audience may feel unsure or disconnected. This happens because body language shows confidence and emotion. When a speaker stands confidently, use appropriate expression, the audience feel much more comfortable and trust the speaker more. At the same time, voice plays a major role in keeping the audience more engaged. A speaker who uses a clear voice, changes tone, speak with energy, is most likely to hold the audience attention better. On the other hand, a flat, monotone voice can make listeners lose focus very quickly, even if the topic itself is interesting. That is why good delivery makes the message more effective. Sometimes it's not about saying more, but it's about delivering it better. A simple message, when delivering it confidently, can have a strong impact. Next. Now, let's focus on body language in more detail. I will use pictures for better visualization of the matter. First, stand straight and move with purpose. Your posture is one of the first few things the audience notice. Standing straight shows confidence, professionalism, and readiness. You don't need to move around constantly. In fact, too much movement can actually be very distracting to the audience. Move only when you have to support what you're saying. Next is using facial expression to match your message. Facial expression helps the audience to understand how you feel about the topic. For example, smiling when sharing a positive information shows enthusiasm. Using a serious expression during when you're about to present important points shows sincerity. Without facial expression, a speaker may appear uninterested or unapproachable. Third, avoid fidgeting and cross arms. Fidgeting, such as playing with your hands, pens, clothes, often happen when we are nervous. However, it sends a message that we are unsure or uncomfortable to the audience. Cross arms make the speaker look defensive or closed off. Instead, keep an open posture to help the audience feel much more relaxed. Lastly, control your volume so that people can hear you. Speaking too softly makes it difficult for the audience to follow. Speaking too loudly can sound very aggressive and overwhelming. A good speaker adjusts their volume depending on the room size and audience. Overall, effective body language helps the audience feel much more comfortable and confident in you as a speaker. Next, okay, now let's talk about how to use your voice effectively. First, maintain eye contact with the audience. Eye contact helps you build trust and connection. You don't need to stare at one person only. Instead, slowly look around at different sections of the audience so that everyone can feel included. Next, use natural hand gestures for emphasis. Hand gestures help clarify points and make you speak much more engaging. They should come naturally and match your words. However, too many gestures can be very distracting, so balance is important. Then, vary your speech, vary your pitch to avoid a monotone speech. When your voice changes naturally, it sounds more interesting. A monotone voice can make the listeners lose focus very quickly, even during an important message. Finally, adjust your speaking pace. Speak too fast, see, can confuse the audience. Speaking too slow may make them lose interest. A steady pace helps listeners understand and remember what you say. To conclude what everything I've said, being a good speaker is not about being perfect. It's about connecting with your audience and delivering your messages clearly and confidently. When you use appropriate body language and control your voice, your messages becomes much more powerful and meaningful. These skills are not only useful for presentations, but it's also useful for interviews, discussion, and everyday communication. So next time you speak in front of an audience, remember that your body and voice speak just as loudly as your words. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nurin Sabrina, for such a valuable sharing.
Now let's welcome our next speaker, Nur Afifah, to continue this session.
Please welcome.
Hello, morning everyone. My name is Afifa, and I will continue with the last lot. So, just now, my friend already talked about the power of self belief, how to manage anxiety before speaking, how to turn nervousness into natural energy, and how to use body language and voice effectively. Those are powerful tools. But now, I want to talk about the what holds everything together, because even with all the techniques, confidence can still feel fake if it doesn't come from within. So now, I want to talk about staying authentic and the real secret to true confidence. So guys, how to be true to ourselves? Let me start with something we hear all the time. People always say just be confident. People say it looks easy speaking confidently, making decisions, staying calm under pressure, but when you actually try to do it yourself, suddenly it is become hard. But that's okay. Confidence often looks simple from the outside, but the process of building it is not easy at all. The good news is confidence is not personality you are born with. It is a skill, and skills can be learned. So, I want to share 4 steps on how to feel confidence in a real and practical way, not the loud or fake kind, but the steady kind that comes from within yourself. For the first step is know yourself. Confidence always starts with knowing yourself. From the outside, confident people look like they have always had it together, but we don't see it is we don't see is the reflection, the confusion, and self-questioning within themselves. Knowing yourself means taking time to ask what actually matters to me, not what others expect from you, not what looks impressive to others, but what truly feels right for you. So when you understand your values, priorities, and goals, you gain clarity. And the clarity is the foundation of confidence. This also means knowing your strength and your limits. You don't need to be good at everything. Confidence grows when you know what you do well. So when you stop trying to be everything for everyone, your mind will feel clearer, and when you feel clear, confidence starts to grow naturally. So the second step is accept accept yourself. This is the part most people struggle with. Accepting yourself sounds easy. People say just be confident, but when you feel nervous, insecure, or imperfect, it is not easy. So, accepting yourself means stopping the constant self judgment within yourself, especially in your brain. So, it means not being so harsh on yourself for making mistakes or feeling anxious. Mistake don't mean failure. Nervousness doesn't mean weakness. In fact, many confident people out there still feel nervous. They just don't let it show to others and define to them. So, when you allow yourself to be human, something will change. The pressure reduce, you feel calmer, and confidence stop feeling like performance in yourself. Therefore, acceptance doesn't mean giving up, it means giving yourself room to grow. So, the third step is express yourself. So, once you know and accept yourself, expressing yourself become easier, but not effortless. So speaking confidently often looks easy when others do it, but when it is your turn, your voice will become shaky, your thought will be racing, and suddenly it feels hard to deliver the what you want to say. So here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come from sounding perfect. It comes from sounding real. You show what is you show your real self. So you need to speak in your natural way. You don't need to copy someone else's style. You don't need to copy someone else's tone or energy. For example, um, when you share your real thought or personal experience, people will listen to your voice, not your inner in like macam people will listen to your personal experience. So they don't connect with perfection, they connect with your honesty. So the more you express yourself authentically and be yourself, the more confident you become because you are no longer pretending to be someone else. So last but not least is you have to trust yourself. So this is where confidence become natural because trusting yourself is very hard, especially when you are used to seeking approval from others. So from the outside, confident people seems to make decision easily, but you don't know that many of them are still unsure to themselves. They feel really insecure to them for themselves. So trusting yourself means believing you can handle the outcome, the event, even if it's not perfect at all. It means letting go of constant validation. It means saying, I try myself enough to move forward. So, when you trust yourself, confidence no longer feel forced. It becomes calm, quiet, steady, and natural. Therefore, so yes, confidence looks easy, but building the confidence in yourself is very hard. And that's normal. And for me also is very normal because I am human. Human is not perfect. So the first step you can use is know yourself, accept yourself, express yourself, trust yourself, and you don't need to become someone else. You just need to be more comfortable being who you are already. And that's where real confidence will begin. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Ono Afifa for a very inspiring session. As the saying goes, people may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. This session clearly shows us how body language and our voice help create that lasting impact. So, thank you once again to our speakers for the insightful sharing. I believe we have all gained valuable perspective on each session we had gone through. So, Saito, what our next session?
So our next session will be the panel discussion and Q&A session.
You guys can feel free to ask any question directly to our speakers or commenting on live YouTube live.
Uh, Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Iman bin Roslan and I am from IPG Campus PERLIS. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to ask a question. So my question is, based on the slide, how would you personally define inner confidence, and why is it considered the foundation for strong communication rather than just a personality trait? That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the question. So, based on this question, inner confidence refers to the internal belief that in yourself, the ability to trust your thought, accept your mistake, and remain calm while speaking. It is seen as a foundation of a strong communications because the confidence shapes how you message delivered. Okay, when you feel internally secure, you can speak with clarity, authenticity, and it also help you to your audience to trust and engage with you. Is it answering your question?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the question.
Okay, thank you to Iman for the question and the explanation from our speaker. Next, do we have another question?
Hi, can you hear me? I am a student from
Okay,
your
please
ITM.
introduce yourself and ask the question.
Okay, I am a student from your ITM. Uh, just now, you have explained about several reasons why confidence matters. So, I want to ask you, how does can confidence influence both the speaker's emotional state and the audience perception during communication?
All right, thank you so much for the question. Okay, I would like to say that confidence helps the speaker to stay emotionally regulated. So, the speaker can speak calmly and also clearly, even in a stressful moment. Okay, so at the same time, confidence increases audience's trust towards the speaker, whatever they are delivering, and also people are more likely to believe and follow and respond positively to a message that is delivered confidently because the speaker doesn't have the self doubt of themselves, so they deliver in a good way so the audience also can understand and actually they are persuaded to follow certain things that is told by the speaker. So this makes the confidence not just a personal feeling but also a critical social factor shaping how communication is received. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question and explanation from Goshika. Next, we wait for another question.
Hi, hello.
Okay, you may ask the question.
Okay. Hi, my name is Muhammad Syahmi Irfan from IPG PERLIS. My question is, nervousness is often viewed negatively. Based on the slide, explain why nervousness should be normalized instead of being seen as a sign of weakness, and how a person can communicate effectively while being nervous.
Thank you for the question, Shami. Um, a- According to the slide, nervousness is actually a universal human reactions, which is it doesn't mean weakness at all. Physically, nervousness is simply our body preparing itself by releasing adrenaline. It is the same response to our body uses to help us to stay alert and be ready. And the truth is, we can still communicate effectively even when we feel nervous. And nervousness does not block clarity or performance unless we allow it to. And with awareness and simple breathing control, we can still speak clearly and manage our tone and deliver a strong message while even when we are feeling nervous. Yeah, I hope that answer your questions, Shami. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Natalie.
Thank you to Shami for the question and Natalie for the explanation earlier. So, next we have another question?
Okay, guys, you can also ask in Malay. We can answer in Malay too, okay? Boleh je cakap dalam bahasa Melayu.
Betul.
Okay, we have one question from the YouTube Live.
The slide mentions that confidence affects voice. In what ways can confidence impact vocal delivery, and why does vocal delivery play a major role in whether a message is remembered or ignored? This question from Ifa.
Okay, I'll be answering this question. Confidence influences vocal elements such as speed, clarity, tone, and visible comfort. A confident person tends to speak at a controlled pace, articulate clearly, and use body language that appears relaxed. Vocal delivery is essential because audience not only listen to what you say, but how you say it. Clear and strong vocal expression improves the message retention, while a weak or rushed voice may cause the audience to tune out or even if the content is valuable. I hope that answers your question, Ifa.
Okay, thank you for the question. Next, we have the other question.
From Wano Nenam. The slides mention that trusting yourself reduces the need for approval and helps with decision making. Why is reducing dependency on external approval essential for long-term confidence development?
Okay. So if confidence depend on approval, it becomes fragile. One negative can destroy it. Um, Long-term confidence must be internal from yourself, where decisions and belief are guided by one own's value and clarity. So when someone trusts themselves, they can speak or act without overthinking or waiting for validation from others. This independence protect confidence from being controlled by others. So jawab soalan ke daripada live? Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question and thank you to our speaker for the explanation. Next, do we have another question?
You guys can freely ask the question. You can type at the YouTube comment and we will answer it. Okay?
You can ask either in English or in Malay. You can answer it.
Okay, we have one question. Please introduce yourself and ask the question.
I'm Hakim bin Muhammad Hakim bin Muhammad Fujudin from University Sultan Idris, Tanjung Malim, Perak. I have a question. The slide saying authentic suggests that true confidence comes from being yourself. how do knowing yourself, accepting yourself, and expressing yourself work together to produce confidence that is effortless rather than forced? That's all from me.
Thank you so much for the question. So, confidence is that force depend on approval from others. True confidence begins internally. First, person must know themselves, their strength, their limits. Then, they must accept themselves, including mistake and nervousness, which remove the pressure. Finally, they must express themselves naturally, sharing thoughts in their real voice. When these three components align, confidence become natural state rather than a performance. Okay? Did the answer answering your question?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question and the answer early. So, do we have another question? Again.
Okay, I think we have answered it all.
Thank you everyone who asked the question. So we are now approaching the end of our talk today, and before we conclude,
We would like to thank all the speakers, participants, committee members for making this event a success.
we also truly appreciate everyone for joining and supporting this program.
Make sure to scan the QR code to mark your attendance and get your e-certificate.
Before we end, please scan the QR to get your feedback to the program. We hope today's session inspired to speak with confidence and shine whenever you go.
Thank you everyone. Stay confident
And have a wonderful day.
Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Bye.